What's going on, BFL fam? I'm Carlos, and this is E.
What's going on, guys?
Welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today, our top 12 spicy fragrances. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Why don't we start today by showing some BFL love and giving this video a big thumbs up. If this video reaches 500 likes, I'll do a second giveaway besides the one I was already planning to do. Details at the end of the video. Thanks so much for tuning in to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. We do appreciate it. Today we have a top 12 spicy fragrances list that was curated by both of us, but only from my collection.
Absolutely.
If I had given him a heads up before he came tonight, he would have bought some of his, but
I know, right?
We're going with what I have here.
Yeah, and honestly, guys, this is one of the hardest lists that I've ever been a part of, honestly, because there was so many amazing options. You just wait.
Just so you know, 2 hours pre-prep for this video. So, a lot of thought went into this, and
Absolutely.
We hope that you appreciate it.
A lot of thought.
We'll start off at number 12, from the house of Cartier. Cartier. This is Déclaration d'un Soir.
Yes.
Number 12. This came out in 2012. The prominent spicy notes are cumin and pepper. But to me, this is a spicy rose fragrance that's really well done.
Definitely. Came out in 2012. It also has a lot of cardamom. But I find this fragrance to be really cool and interesting. It's also kind of milky on my skin, at least. It's really, really
You said that a couple of times in the prep, and you're sticking by that.
I really do. It's kind of wild. It's a weird rose. Very weird rose.
But a nice, wearable one for a man.
Absolutely. And I hear it gets a lot of love, so I appreciate it.
And number 11. Take it away, E.
Thanks, bro. From the house of Fendi, Fendi, Assoluto. This fragrance right here, guys, awesome cardamom-based woody, oody type of fragrance from the house of Fendi. One of the most underrated fragrances, I would say, in the fragrance world. Absolutely. I think this line is really good. I wasn't a fan of the blue version, but both from the Fendis that isn't in a blue bottle or isn't in a blue font is awesome. Awesome.
Truth be told, I owned this bottle for like 2 years before I finally decided to review it with Steven.
Wow. And yeah, I actually have this fragrance and the original from the Fendi. Love both of them. This one is a little bit less, I would say, it doesn't project as much, but it's just really, really, really beautiful and has a very rich vibe for a fragrance that's so inexpensive.
And very enjoyable to wear for sure.
It gets lots of compliments.
And then number 10 from the house of Maison Trudon, we have Olim.
Yes.
This line overall is great. I love it. Most of them are incense-based, but this has a little more spice going on. You've got aniseed, pink pepper, and clove, and it's just really, really a great fragrance. More so in the winter months, I'd say, but
for sure,
definitely a great spicy incense fragrance.
Yeah, like Cire Trudon recently came out with a line of fragrances. They are mostly known for their candles. They do amazing candles, and they finally came out with a line of fragrances. Finally, I think it came out in 2018 for the first time.
2017.
Oh, 17. And yeah, I gotta say, they're all impressive, and I really do love Olim, especially because of that spice. It's just awesome.
Cool beans. And number 9. We have this one right here.
So number 9 is gotta be, I love number 9. Number 9 is from the house of Dunhill, and the fragrance is Icon. So Dunhill Icon, guys, I talk about this a lot on my channel, and I absolutely love this fragrance. It's so unexpectedly awesome for a brand that has gotten, I would say, it's not considered one of the top designers, but Dunhill Icon really changed my mind about the brand, and I'm just all for it. It's like a freshie with a lot of spice.
I do love this one. I think it's more suited, or better suited, I should say, for summer, and we kind of had a little difference of opinion on that. You said
Yeah,
it could be
I kind of feel like it's all
year round.
Yeah.
And sure, I went with that, and I do like this one a lot.
But I could understand why you say it's for the summer because it does kind of register more on the lighter side as opposed to.
It's
like
an
pushing
aromatic
hard.
citrus to me.
Okay.
And what's
I get a lot of black
There's
pepper.
black pepper and
Yeah.
cardamom as well.
Absolutely. Really, really unexpected, awesome scent. And another scent that, even though it gets a lot of attention in the fragrance community, most people don't really know it exists. So I absolutely find it awesome.
I almost forgot. This was composed by Carlos Benaim.
That's
Polo
right.
green, classic.
That's right. And like another reason why this fragrance is so awesome, it was made by an awesome perfumer. There you go.
Absolutely. Number 8, we have from the house of Valentino, Uomo Noir Absolute. Love this one. Came out in 2017. The spicy notes are black pepper and cinnamon. And this is a spicy floral to me. It's has iris done in a way that's not really been done before.
Very much so. And
And
very
it's-
masculine.
And unique. It could lean feminine. Some guys have said that it does smell feminine for them.
Wow.
Kind of like Black Orchid
Wow.
in that vein of perfume. But I think it's a great one and a definitely solid release.
Absolutely. It's like a really, really like this. It's the spiciest Womo ever, in my opinion. Just really, really beautiful. I find it to be very. It's a fragrance that's very potent, so you need to like be careful how many sprays you go with it. But I mean, it's buttery. It's kind of got like this really interesting, like warm quality that just lasts forever. It's awesome.
I'm laughing at you said be careful about the sprays because I sprayed this on myself and it gets all over my jacket and my scarf and it doesn't leave
Doesn't
for like
go away.
weeks.
No, it's like that scent that just stays and keeps on going. Duracell battery fragrance right there. So number 7 is from the house of Costume National, and this fragrance is called Soul. And guys, Soul is no joke. Like this fragrance right here is really, really cool. It has some pink pepper and cardamom. That's like the main spice. But I just love this fragrance. It smells so warm. It's like one of those scents that you just want to keep smelling over and over and over again. It was released in 2015. I think I mentioned that. But yeah, it's like one of those fragrances you just can't get enough of. I don't own this fragrance, but I would easily buy it. This is like another scent that Carlos made me want to get at some point. So yeah.
And there's no way we can do a top spicy list without the next one. Number 6.
You all
From the
know.
house of Victor and Ralph, this is Spice Bomb.
Yes.
We've got cinnamon, saffron, chili, tobacco. It's just a classic and definitely one of the best designer releases of the last 10 years.
Absolutely.
And
It's
holds
a
its,
legend.
holds its own.
Yeah. I think it's a modern classic, definitely. And like, it's one of the more lovable spicy fragrances on this list. It's one of the more easy to appreciate spicy fragrances on this list. But I also feel like this fragrance is just like one of those scents that'll always be appreciated. Like you can wear this, I feel like 20 years from today and it'll still be relevant and it'll still smell awesome on whoever wears it. So definitely a
Great job, Victor and
spice
Ralph.
fragrance. Yeah, right? For sure. Like, it's awesome. Spice Bomb Extreme is good too. Okay, so number 5 is from the house of Quatana Parfum, and the fragrance is Papi Samba. Now, Quatana does a lot of fragrances that are inspired by like really deadly like florals.
Deadly poisonous flowers, yes.
Yeah, so like I really think that's such a cool vehicle to create
sure.
a line. But Papi Samba is really cool because Papi Samba has pink pepper, no, Sichuan pepper, I should say, pink pepper and curry leaf, which I never even knew what curry leaf was. But when you smell the fragrance, you get an idea of what it's doing in the scent. It came out in 2016, and it's like a very bewitching fragrance. It's another scent that you just have to smell over and over when you spray it on yourself.
It's like no other that you smelled. It's
Nothing like
definitely unique
Very.
and a spicy floral that is really, really well done.
Absolutely. It's one of the best, I feel like it's one of the best spices on this list, regardless of its placement. It's just really beautiful.
And at number 4, from the house of 8 and Bob, we have a fragrance called Egypt. This was released in 2014. It has notes of cardamom and nutmeg.
Yeah, and I'm a real big fan of the whole line of 8 and Bob. Like, they do a lot of fragrances that are masculine, that are very, very easy to wear, but are still interesting at the same time. Definitely not a brand that's trying to do designer style within this line. Really, really great. And Egypt is just so beautiful.
And it's
dry.
really masculine, and it has an air about it.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
smells rich.
Yeah,
it smells
for sure,
very,
for sure.
very rich. Totally like an elevated fragrance from what you would expect.
I agree with you. Number 3.
Yes, we're getting down to the top 3. This fragrance right here, guys, is from a house called Amarud, and it came out in 2018, last year. One of my favorite releases for the year of 2018 from a niche brand, and the fragrance is White Hinoki.
This is from their white collection.
So White Hinoki, it kind of comes across okay. So it has like a little bit of a tea vibe. It's very, very bright. There's a lot of ginger in this fragrance and some white pepper. It's very spicy, but it almost reminds me of a tea. And I also love the fact that it has an almost Japanese vibe about it. It's like a very...
Of course it does. That's the whole Hinoki bath thing.
It definitely comes across as a Japanese style scent, but it has a little bit more longevity, more so than that style of fragrance.
And it has a freshness about it, but a freshness that you can wear in the winter.
Exactly.
Not just in the summer.
Yeah.
It's really well done.
A very versatile spicy fragrance.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And what are we up to? Number 2, huh?
Number 2, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys.
Number 2 from the house of Parfum Denali. This is Carlisle. Released in 2015. Catch your breath, my brother here. He loves this one a lot. I love it too, but he might like it just a little bit more than I do.
Man, I feel like this is one of Parfum Denali's best fragrances
It's
ever.
definitely a great one. It was composed by Quentin Biche.
And I love this dude. He's awesome.
It's got saffron and nutmeg, and it's just a warm, spicy fragrance that is just so enveloping, and I won't say masculine, but it's definitely got a warmness about it that is just so enjoyable to wear, and it's probably one of my favorites from Parfum Denali,
I would
to
say
be honest.
This, yeah, me too. I feel like Late and Exclusive could probably beat it for me, but I think this is a definite close second. And I, hate to disagree with you, but I kind of do find it more on the masculine side.
Do not hate disagreeing. Disagreement is a great thing. This is why I love doing reviews and collabs with other people, because a difference of opinion and speaking about it civilly and respectfully is a good thing.
I mean, I hate to disagree with you, but I am disagreeing with you. You know
On
what I
what,
mean?
though?
That is a masculine fragrance.
So it is.
Yeah, to me, it just comes across like I don't really find it pretty, and I don't find it feminine.
This guy likes the word pretty. That's
Yeah.
one of his favorite adjectives.
Like, honestly, dudes, dudes and women out there, if I smell a fragrance and it comes across as pretty, to me, that's feminine. If I smell a fragrance and I can't say it's pretty, to me, it's definitely something I could wear.
I.e., what E considers feminine is anything with tuberose. Even though he loves the smell.
I know, it's weird.
He likes it on others, just not on himself.
I'll smell it and I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. And then I find out it's tuberose and I'm like, damn.
I would love to smell this on my girl, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I love tuberose. It's really good.
And we're down to number 1.
Yes. Number 1 from the house of Mask Milano. Guys, this fragrance is so awesome. Like, I could literally, if I didn't have any fragrances at all, and I just bought from this particular line, from the Mask Milano brand, I would be happy. I would be so content. This company, guys, awesome. The fragrance is called Tongo, or Tango, whatever you like to say. Love this scent. This is really, really a beautiful, spicy fragrance. It came out in
It's
two.
number 1.
Oh, yeah,
It takes the top spot.
it should be on the pedestal. So this fragrance was made by Cecile Zarokian.
Love her
and
work.
she
Love,
is
love,
really,
love, love.
really on point. Her work is very, very super tight. And this fragrance is composed of the spices of black pepper, cumin, and cardamom, and it's beautiful. It's thick. It's memorable. It's a fragrance that when you smell it, it's like, whoa, what is that? It's like, it definitely grabbed your attention.
Doesn't smell like anything else.
Absolutely not. Nothing like on this list. Absolutely. I feel like it had to be number 1.
The color of the juice is definitely indicative of how it smells. It's warm. It's kind of ambery, woody, spicy. You got all of it going on. It's really, really a well-done fragrance, and I love it a lot.
Yeah,
as well.
It's another fragrance that could be worn by both sexes. I can imagine this on a woman is extremely sexy, but it's just like it's a very sexy fragrance in general. Like I would say this is probably one of the more sexy fragrances on this list, and it's a scent that I feel like just demands again one's attention. It just grabs you by the nose and strangles it, you know.
I feel you. Passion right there, passion. Is there a twinkle in your eye?
A little bit. I get a lot of joy from this scent, you know. I can't help it.
Thank you, my man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Quite enjoyable, and I hope you guys enjoyed our curation of top 12 spicy fragrances.
Get your nose on a lot of these guys if you can, because I really, really feel like these are so impressive. Like again, these were really hard to arrange in an order. It was hard to rank these. They were just awesome. They were so good, guys.
That being said, I would love to help you try these fragrances. The giveaway, first prize, one lucky subscriber can win 5 vial samples of any of these fragrances on this table.
Wow, that's just
If this video reaches 500 likes, a second winner can win 3 5-ml cans of anything on this table.
That's awesome. Wow.
To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, subscribe to Simply Good Sense,
Come on, guys.
like this video, then leave one comment down below with what you enjoyed most about this video today. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you have been a subscriber, click on the bell icon so you miss notifications on new reviews, new content, giveaways, and all the fragrant fun always happening right here at BFL. Take care, stay blessed, and we will see you at the next review.
Peace.